Hey, farming fans! Told you I was going to do the pond installation, and here I am. I'm going to do it. Look at that telehandler and that wool. It has nothing to do with what we're fixing to do, so don't even worry about it. I just thought I'd throw it in there. I'll actually get back to that in a minute, though, but it has nothing to do with the pond whatsoever. I promise, it really doesn't. So let's start our landscaping. What I done earlier with the pond, right there, is I actually found a plot of land, and in doing so, I measured first because I didn't want to have anything in the way because a tree or whatever else will cause you grief. Now, you can actually put the pond down first and then do your landscaping. However, I didn't. I actually figured out where I wanted it, kind of cleared out an area, and then I come back and done the final touches. But to save grace, let's go ahead and throw the pond down and see how that works. Boom. We have a pond in place. There it is. All right, so let's go edit this a little bit. Okay, so see, we have a pond, and our problem is the contour of the land, because you'll see here's the water, and we don't like that. We don't like floating water. Floating water is no bueno. It's no good. So what we want to do is we want to edit this out and make the ground level. We want a pond bank. We want a pond bank. So let's make us a pond bank. First of all, we want to lower this right here. So, and go slow. Do it slowly because you don't want to, just brush into this and you don't want it to go crazy. So there we go. Now we have our pond. We don't have our pond bank, but we have our pond area. Okay? Now I just lowered everything right there. Just lowered it all out, kind of cut it out. I'll come back and we'll fix that in a second. Just kind of give it a little bit extra right here. Just kind of a little cut it out. We want to make it look good. We want a good looking pond. I mean, I've had, pastures and stuff before and this and that, and I like good looking ponds. You want to go, see, you don't want to go very fast. That's the big deal about that. So the big deal also, don't get close to any trees. They will cause you some grief. So with that in mind, let's finish our pond. So now we still have floating water. So let's build up our pond bank. I like the circle for this because ponds are generally like in a circle or a weird shape. I've never actually seen a perfectly square pond. I've never seen a perfectly symmetrical pond anyway. But here we go. We want to raise this bank up, so we're going to use the X. And we're just going to bring it up a little bit of the water level, bring it all the way around. Don't worry about the sharp points as of yet. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a little higher in places and lower in places. It doesn't matter. We'll fix that in just a minute. And boom, boom. Got to move the camera around to catch the edges of the pond. I like looking at it, seeing where I'm going. Get to match. Bring that spot up a little bit. There we go. Trees right there. There we go. Yeah, looking good. Like I said, don't worry about the sharp edges. Don't worry about the fine details. We'll get to that in just a minute. We just want to enclose that water and make it to where it's decent looking. We'll bring that up a little bit more. And this will adjust down, We'll take care of all this in just a second. Now I want to reduce the size of this. Now I want to bring this up right here. But you notice it's a small pond. We don't need it huge, but we want it a little bit bigger. So let's take some of this land that we had with our smaller one, and there, reduce it down. Take some of your edges down. Take them, just kind of open it up a little bit. Just play with it. Save your game prior to doing this, okay? So if you mess up and you don't like it and it gets stupid on you, you just close it out and restart because you've lost nothing but this right here, okay? So, there, make that pond a little bit deeper. Oh, and we got an island right. We want to put an island right here. Go look. Let's put an island right about. Well, we don't want it right in the center. Let's put it right here. Put a little island right there. Let's adjust our size, and we want to raise that island up. Right about there. That'll be good. Okay. Got a little island out there. Put one right here. A little smaller one. It'll be smaller. I promise. Don't worry. We got this. We got this. Alrighty. There we go. I'm gonna call it good right there. I think that's gonna work. It's got a little contour on the bottom, if you will. And it's not perfectly round. So now all we have to do, let's put our, come on, get that, not too big, but we don't want to go too small. Now we want to smooth it out. So now, let's smooth it. There. Take that island down a little bit, that one down. Let's go over here to the bank side and just work your way around it. Smooth that bank down. Make it smooth. Make it look pretty. Smooth that thing out. Let the terraforming do the work for you, and just slowly go around, slowly moving it. And there you have it. And now you have a nice looking pond on the inside. Then let's work on the outside. We want to do the same thing. We want to smooth it out. Let's smooth the outside of that. We want a pond bank. We don't want a wall. We want a pond bank. Yeah, smooth this out right here. Smooth that out. See? Took care of that. Took care of that valley. It's bringing it up. Making it all nice and smooth. See, that's what this is for. Let it do the work for you. Don't fret. Don't worry about it. Let it do the work for you. You just keep working with it. Like I said, save your game beforehand. If you mess up, restart it, because it's no big deal. Trust me, I done that with this just in case I messed up, because I have messed up before. When I was first learning how to use this thing, me and it had fights. I had so many squirrel moments, and I had a few Hail Marys, and it was bad. It was bad. But it just takes using it. That's all it is. It takes using it, getting used to it. If you don't use it, you don't get used to it, you'll never learn it. So give it a shot. You make a pond, a fill spot. So now we have a nice looking little pond there. I mean, it's not perfect. Ponds aren't perfect. So, but now let's reduce our size down and zoom out a little bit. And we want to add color to this. Now, ponds, ooh, we don't want that big one. Now, see that sunlight? How it shines? Yeah, let's put some glare in here. There's a different color to the bottom. Make it look shallow, make it look deep, make it look dark. Let's color the islands. We want that islands color. They look, grass grows in ponds, but not that much grass. Come on. So there we go. Just click away, click away. Give that thing heck. Just click away. And now you can come back. Let's raise it up a little bit. We actually lowered it a little bit too much. There we go. Raise it up a little bit. Smooth it out just a little bit more. Get it real smooth, and there you have it. We have a bump inside our pond. That's for the frogs to get on. That's a frog landing spot right there. That's what that is. Let's go back to our color now. We want to color that in just a little bit more. Right there. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see I can add that color to the bottom right there, but you can't see it. Because you know why? Because it doesn't go down that far. You can kind of get a glimpse of it right there, but it really doesn't matter. There, see? Now you can see when I get over it that it's colored in. So you can color all that in if you want. It just depends on what color of pond you want. It really doesn't matter. It's your pond. Make it the way you want. If you want it perfectly square, make it perfectly square. If you want it perfectly round, make it perfectly round. It's your pond. You're the one doing it. Make it yours. There, see? Now I just took all that out. Now as I go around, I have a red dirt pond. See? Which is common for some areas. But we want to actually have a pond bank. See that over there? Right there? See, that looks good. Nothing symmetrical. Let's go around this right here. Reduce that down again. Make us a pond bank. Now this, don't go too fast, but you don't have to be perfect either. There's nothing perfect about it. I've never seen perfect grass, except for golf course maybe. And some of that's not perfect. Especially after I get, whoops, that's not perfect. Especially after I get through playing golf. That's crazy. That thing has wedges and dips and divots, and it looks pathetic. Looks like a pack of wild boar went through there rummaging when I get done playing golf. Now, I'm not going to say what actually helps me play better, but the clubhouse does serve it, and it's amazing. Especially on a hot day. I have to go play some golf when it gets warm. But there we go. Making ponds and playing golf. What better way? Now there you have it. Let's put a little bit of grass right here. Come on. Needs a little bit of grass. Oh, if I hit the right one. Right. There we go. Give it a little bit of color. There you have it. There is a pond. Simple, easy. Like I said, save your game first. That way if you mess up, you won't have a problem. It's an easy fix. And let's see, we need a road. Coming to the pond bank. Okay, now. There we go. There's our road. Let's go back over to sculpting. And we will raise this up a little bit. That way we can smooth it out and make it a nice, neat little ramp going up to it. That way it won't be so bumpy, won't be so hilly. Smooth that out right there. Smooth it out right here. Yeah. Raise it up, make a little platform right there. There we go. Yeah. There. And you can come on all the way over the side of this if you want to. It's your pond. Make it the way you want. And there you have it. Simple FS19 Pond 101, if you will. Hey, if you like this and it helped you out, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe if you hadn't already. Like I said earlier, give a shout out to the guys. They're awesome. Check out my featured channels on my channel, just to the right there. Check them out. They're all great guys. Give them a subscribe and a thumbs up. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you later. Have a good one. As I said earlier, this telehandler has nothing to do with pond making whatsoever. However, it has everything to do with loading wool. As you can see, the reason why I wanted this is loading wool on the trailers is sometimes cumbersome. It's a pain in the butt. And that little Bobcat just really didn't have it. So, when this telehandler came out, I was so excited. Because now, I can lift and extend. Yeah, I know. Anyway. So there you have it. And the reason why I wanted to do that is that right there. Yes, that is a bale trailer that I am actually using for wool. Well, Wool bales, that's what I call them. So that is why I made my own little terraformed platform to load. I done that for the, actually, for the bobcat over there, and it still didn't work. I mean, it was still fighting. So I'll use it for the, ooh, gotta be able to drive too. I will use it for the telehandler. Ta-da! Perfect. Look at that. See? Ooh, we're stuck. Isn't that just neat? Worked out awesome. That's why I wanted a telehandler, especially this one. Nothing special, nothing huge. It does the job. It gets it done. And I can use my bale trailer, close it all in, and take all these once it's full to sell the wool. That kind of rhymed. Hey, just a little tidbit. Ooh, we don't want to cut it. Easy. Easy. Way to go, Jethro. Come on. I just want to throw this in there, just a little tidbit, small video, nothing fancy, nothing major. Just give you something, a little tidbit of what to use this bale trailer for, because I didn't want to use it for hay bales. That's not, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to manually, I don't want to have to manually load hay anymore. I've done that years ago, and I don't want to have to do it again. So, I will load it with a tractor, though. That does not bother me. So, but what better way to use this and then with the bales here? Now I don't have to take 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 pallets at a time. I can take a whole trailer load and sell them all at one time when it gets full. It's the perfect setup. Now I can come back and terraform this, since I have that, and get rid of that, because I got a bucket and the forks for that. So it's going to work out. It's going to work out. We've got this. Don't worry. But I'm glad you stopped by. A thumbs up would be great if this helped. I know it's just a small video. I just want to throw it out there just for a little tip and tidbit. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe if you hadn't already, and don't forget to check everyone else out in my featured channels. Thank you. Have a great day, and we'll catch you later.